Hey everybody, welcome to the new series here on the channel called Nova. Nova is a Minecraft plugin that in a lot of ways has some similarities with SlimeFun, but it also has its unique aspects as well. Has a lot of similar machines and a lot of unique ones, different ways of gathering power, transferring items, and we're going to go start through this entire plugin here. We're also playing this in our survival world where we're going to work out builds, whereas here we're going to work out mechanics. So today we have three machines we're going to get started with. The first is going to be the furnace generator. Then we're going to talk about the mechanical press. And finally we're going to wrap up today's with the pulverizer. So to get to the guidebook, we're simply going to go to Nova Items, and that will bring up the interface where we can access anything and everything. So when you're starting, all the machines require power, essentially. From what I've been able to tell, every single thing needs power of some sort to run, just about. To make power, most of the power making machines require other machines to make them, and those machines require power. So the key is then, which one do you have to make first? And for us, that's going to be the furnace generator. Luckily for us, everything's in a vanilla crafting table, so this won't be too hard. We can see we got the iron ingots, a redstone dust, a furnace, and then we have three basic cables, which is simply iron, redstone, and iron. So we're going to start with that. We're going to get ourselves some basic cables, just so we can get crafting here. There's our basic cables. All right. Look at that. Basic networking. All right. We're already underway. Actually, I might have unlocked one or two earlier, but don't tell anybody. All right, so now this is the recipe that we need to craft. So we need to make our furnace. All right, iron ingots in a corner, redstone dust in the bottom, and three cables. And now we have our first source of power. So let's talk about the mechanics of the furnace generator. I love the fact that this was set up to run just like a normal furnace, with one exception. It will take all items that a furnace takes, it just runs them for a lot shorter period of time. Now, one of the things for any server admin, or if you're playing this in a single player world, I believe every item, every machine, every power source, just about everything is configurable. So I'm going to be showing you default configuration information. You can change it from there. So by default, the furnace generator will take any vanilla item that goes through a furnace and it runs it for 20% of the time. So for example, a bucket of lava runs for 16 minutes and 40 seconds. Here it runs for 3 minutes and 20 seconds. We have a couple of different pieces in here to talk about. We have the side configurations and we have upgrades. We're going to save the upgrades for later. This is just basic mechanics. The side configuration for a furnace generator has two possibilities: energy or items. Items tells me that at some point we can fully automate this. For now, again, today, we just want to talk about the basic mechanics of the machine, and we'll talk about moving items and automating the process in another episode. So we're not moving any items, but the left and the right sides of the machines, you can see, we can move all sorts of fuel on one side. We can input on one side, and we can literally connect machines and cables to just about every side of this machine, which is an advantage over SlimeFun, where cargo can only go on the sides. Here we can use the top and the bottom. So for energy, if it's orange, it's on. If it's not, it's off. So now we can see we could output power on any of the 6 sides, and we're going to go ahead and just leave that configured for now. So to get this thing going, we're going to give ourselves a lava bucket, and we'll just stick it right in the middle. So it'll charge up. It's going to run for 3 minutes and 20 seconds of power. It's a good start. Lava is relatively easy to locate in your world. It's not too hard to get. So now that we have power, we can craft the machines that we need now to start making other machines, other power sources, and other items. So we're going to move over to the mechanical press. And wouldn't you know, it's the first one. That should probably tell you that's the first machine you need. In this case, we need 6 iron, an anvil, and a basic machine frame. Basic machine frame is very simple. It's redstone and iron. So let's grab all of that. All right, so basic machine frame, again, is going to be iron in the corners, big old dust in the middle. This gives us our basic machine frame. And then again, 6 iron ingot and anvil, and the machine frame right smack dab in the center. So we'll go like this. Here's our mechanical press. Now, because we are very early game, right? This is what you're going to do, is you're going to put it right next to it. We've already configured this on the side to allow power to go out. Now we have to tell the mechanical press we want power to come in, and as you can see, it's already coming in. Energy has already been allowed by default to be coming in everywhere except for the front. I can turn it on, I can turn it off. But by default, the power was already coming in those 5 sides, so this machine is powered and ready to go. We have 2 different types of items we make in mechanical press. You can either press gears or plates. Gears and plates will be used as crafting recipes throughout. Again, you get the side configurations here and the upgrades. So to use this, let's see, let's give ourselves some iron ingots. All right. In this case, we have the gears being made. So when that item comes through as a gear, which again, then there's multiple levels of gears, multiple levels of plates. So we're going to learn these things really quick. So we can also press out a plate. The time to run these through, I believe they're all at 10 seconds is the default time. There we go. So there's an example of a plate, an example of a gear. As long as we still have power going, you can see how far down we are. We're kind of draining out a little bit. We still have a full charge of power here. So even when this runs out, this power will still be here. It's just same as in slime fun, right? You've got, look at it as a capacitor or a buffer. Once that's completely gone, then this will also start to drain out until that is gone and we have to provide more fuel. All right, let's look at our third machine today, the pulverizer. Let's grab all of our resources, bring up our guide. And our pulverizer is going to be somewhat similar. We need to have 3 iron gears, so we're going to go ahead and run 2 more through this. Oops, and I think I've got it on press. Now I change it midway. Let's see if we get the press or if we get the plate or the gear. Since we changed it midway, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, so it's whatever the initial designation was. All right, so we need to have 2 gears, so we have a total of 3. While those are running, let's take a look at our recipe again. We need another basic machine frame, so we'll craft that. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 in the middle, and all the little gaps. There's our basic machine frame. Okay, so iron gear surrounded by iron ingots. So where are we with our gears? We've run out of power. Boy, isn't that a bummer. So my guess would be is don't mine up these machines when they're out of power, because anything in the process, if it's anything like slime fun, you will not get back. So I would not mine it up would be my guess. I haven't tried it yet, but if nothing else, I want that to complete the process. So just to play it safe. All right, there's our gear. Let's go ahead and craft this thing. 2, 3, and our 5 iron. Hey, look at this. We've got a pulverizer. Now the pulverizer will go over here. Let's make sure it's powered. Again, side configuration. We are on energy. They are all on except for right in front, and I kind of like to have that front open anyways. So now this furnace is powering both the mechanical press and our pulverizer. Now, what might we put into the pulverizer? Well, there's a number of different things. Let's take a look here at some other recipes. For example, if I want to go solar, if I want to make a solar panel, to make a solar cell, I need to get lapis dust into a pulverizer. That's taking lapis ore. Let's give myself some lapis ore. All right, we'll put that in the pulverizer. 10 seconds later, we're going to have ourselves some lapis dust. So I need to go out mining, get myself some ore, and I'll be good to go. 9 and 10, there we go. So these are the 3 basic machines that'll get you started. Now there's quite a few in here obviously, but the press and the pulverizer will be used for a lot of your beginning machinery as well as your beginning power. And as we move forward, we'll see what else comes into play. But that's our beginning tutorial for today. Guys, I thank you for watching. For those of you who are familiar with Nova, and if at any time I'm off the mark, missing something, please let me know. I'm learning this as we go as well. And so I'm really excited. I want to make sure we get you guys accurate information. So thanks for watching today, and we'll see you soon.